Hello. As you can see, we're in a different setting today. There is no one home, so I just thought that I would do today's podcast episode while I'm making breakfast. Today's episode is sponsored by Yerba Mate. I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with Yerba Mate. But if they see this and would like to sponsor me, God, this is really good. So I actually am so motivated to get my shit together in life that I was like, what should I make for breakfast today? And I was like, I could literally look up recipes online. So I did. And I remember, hey, I've always wanted to make a smoothie bowl. So I did. And I went to the store and I looked everywhere for chia seeds and I could not find chia seeds. So anyways, you're watching me in a time lapse do make this smoothie bowl, which is really cool because, yeah. And I'm voicing this over because I cannot multitask to save my life. Plus, my family did come home. So I could not do what I wanted to do. And so today I just was motivated to go and get breakfast and go and get things so I can make breakfast naturally and I'm not, being poisoned by artificial sweeteners. And so I am making my own smoothie bowl, which is so fun. And I had this newfound gratitude for making food myself. Making food on my own is it's so romantic. And I was just walking around the store earlier looking for the ingredients to make the smoothie bowl, and I was like, everything is so romantic. And it is. Oh my god, Charlie XCX was so right. Speaking of Charlie XCX, I'm so excited for the sweat tour in October with Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan. I am so glad that Charlie is getting her flowers now. But anyways, everything is romantic. I am the type of person to romanticize anything, and so I am romanticizing the heck out of life right now. And so I went to the store and I was just walking around thinking about how romantic grocery shopping is and how romantic cooking is. Cooking for yourself, cooking with other people, cooking for other people. It's just so romantic and it's so beautiful. And I just have such an appreciation for making things, even recording this voiceover for this podcast. It's so romantic. I'm just in my room and it's intimate and I'm just speaking into my microphone and I just feel so lucky. I'm so lucky. But yeah, I love it. I'm having such a great time. So at this point, I am done with my smoothie bowl. I really only used a few ingredients to make it. I got my kale and baby spinach, and there was something else that came in the pack as well. I bought just a package of greens. I got chia seeds, honey, granola, frozen mixed berries, and I used almond milk as well. And yeah, that's all I used. Hello. Yes, so I did have my yerba mate, and I did make my smoothie bowl, and it was absolutely delicious. But I did not catch it all because I cannot be trusted yet to talk and talk and do things. So it's probably gonna be a voiceover um, for the first part. But hello, I decided not to do a regular. So this isn't gonna go on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. I'm not gonna do an audio version of this. This is just gonna go on my YouTube. Um, but it's just kind of like a mental update, like a mental check-in, like a little check-in with myself and my mental state because I'm in a really, really good place today. And I'm really grateful for the place that I'm in today. And I'm really grateful for my night last night. I had a really, really good night last night. And I feel like I've been coming to kind of a head in my healing journey where I'm like, this is rock bottom. Like, I can't get any lower than this. It can't get any worse than how I'm feeling right now. And I do struggle with PMDD, which is premenstrual dysphoric disorder. Not a lot of people really talk about it, but it's really like, it's hard. It's really hard to struggle with PMDD and to just continue to just live and live and live and have menstrual cycles where it feels like this is going to be your last. And I am still premenstrual, but I'm doing really good mentally. I'm kind of like working through it because they gave me I actually visited a psychiatrist for my PMDD treatment, and they prescribed me Prozac. And I am really antidepressant, antipsychotic for myself. I've been on antidepressants in the past, and they just don't help me. I don't feel like I would rather do it more like a natural route because I feel like I don't want to rely on medication. I want to be able to like kind of figure it out on my own. And so I did try the Prozac, not my favorite, so I take ashwagandha supplements instead. But today I'm in a very, very good place. And last night, um, I was I left to I left to go to the store. And I went to the store because I really wanted to try yerba mate, which is at the beginning of this video. I really wanted to try yerba mate. And I tried it, loved it. And so I did go get two more today. But I left just to go to the store and try yerba mate, and then I was driving back home, and then I saw that there was some little market, like an artisan market outdoors, right, like in the path that I'm going home. So I was like, oh, let me try. And I haven't been down this way, like even if it's like closed and there's not really a lot going on. Um, there's I could drive through that direction too because it's really nice to look at in that area. So I drove down there and I parked because they did have tents set up, and I walked around, and there was a live performer. He really wasn't that good, but he it was funny nonetheless. I think when I came um when I walked down there and I was walking around, he was singing "Are You That Somebody" by Aaliyah and Timbaland. So I was like, this is hilarious. I'm gonna like stick around. So I sat there and I just like, there were so many people like around me, and it was mostly other black people, and I just felt so at home because not only do I live in a city, I really like cities. I really like cityscapes, and I really like hustle and bustle. I love that energy. And so, not only am I in a city, but I'm surrounded by people who also look like me. And I just thought that, like, this is it. This is where I am meant to be right now. That's the exact feeling that I felt in that moment. I think I was writing because I was like, this is an amazing place to journal, just like sitting and like steeping in this community energy where people were like walking around and laughing and talking and selling things that they make. And I was like, this is beautiful. And I wrote yesterday, I was like, I just want to I just appreciate right now, and I want to write about these moments for the rest of my life. I actually like wrote so much yesterday because I was just feeling the love in that moment, and I was just there, and I ended up writing a poem, and I was really inspired by being in in community, within community. And so I feel like those are the moments that I really live for. And in these times where I feel like, really scared about the future and uncertain, and I'm wondering what my reason is and what my purpose is, I live for moments like those. I live for moments like these where I can sit and I can talk about how beautiful last night truly was. And so I ended up sitting there for like an hour, and I was literally only supposed to like go and get a drink, and I just followed my intuition, and I ended up having a really, really great moment. Um And so I just, I have been having like, I just feel like I'm in a really, really good place mentally, and I'm really glad that I'm here. And normally I'm like, well, how long is this gonna last? That's my first thought every single time I'm in a good place. I'm like, how long is this gonna last? But it really doesn't matter. All that really matters is right now, and all of the right nows that come after this, because every moment that comes after this moment is a right now. There's only right now. And so I just feel like that's so beautiful, and I just I mean, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I live for going to the grocery store and going to go get ingredients to make a random smoothie bowl, and I live for seeing my dog be himself, and I live for my own progression, and I like live to like myself a little bit more every single day, because I come to like myself a little more every single day. And it's just gotten to a point to where like I talk to myself a lot more, which is a good sign. I feel like the more I talk to myself and the more I build a relationship with myself, the more I like myself and the more human I feel. And I just am really excited about that. And I'm so glad that I get to document all of this on my YouTube and look at my progression and see with my own two eyes me coming back into myself. And just, not even coming back into myself, but like coming into myself as a person, as a woman, just coming into my womanhood, and understanding what that even means for me, or what that looks like for me, because I don't know. Like, I don't know at all, and it's just like my life journey, and I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you are part of it now. um but yeah, I'm gonna end this because I have some editing to do. But I just wanted to say hey, and I hope you're doing well, and I'm sending you so much love and light, and thank you for watching.